Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Hayden. Today is Christmas Day, so I wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy Holidays. I am here with my brand new M3 MacBook Air Twilight 16 gigabytes of RAM, 256 gigabyte SSD. Now, if you remember my last video, I said maybe I'll get a MacBook Air this year. Then coming to the left of my closet and my window, I have another dual monitor setup. This was my old I think it's a 1080p 144 hertz monitor, just an older Dell 1080p 60 hertz. And then my Asus Zephyrus that I got from Best Buy, 165 hertz display. I believe it is 1440p, and it is just like, and definitely a big hint because I bought myself one. So I want to get into editing with Final Cut Pro. However, it is $300, so I won't be buying it right away, but eventually I would like to because I want to be the really cool editor and I want to learn more about editing. So here I am. Originally I wasn't going to get one unless Apple decided to make 16 gigabytes the base configuration for the MacBook Air. I think Apple had a week of, new MacBooks, new iMac, new Mac Mini, and then I believe I saw on The Verge they said Apple changed the MacBook Air base configuration to 16 gigabytes of RAM. I was like, wow. I didn't think they would actually do it, but I'm like, I am getting one. Now, what I didn't know was, do I want Space Gray, the Starlight, or the Twilight? I'm not a big fan of silver, so I was like, I'll see what they look like in person. Starlight, it looks really nice, but it looks like more of a rose gold mixed with a gold. So I was like, I don't think I really like that, but my ideal situation was I was going to go with Space Gray, because I typically go Space Gray if it's an option and if I don't like the other colors available. So I went and looked at Twilight in person, and I'm like, I actually like this. But I also did buy Magic Mouse Generation 1 because I don't know how much I'm going to be able, or I don't know how much I'm going to use this because I'm not a big fan of it, but just because it works the best with MacBooks, I bought it. I also bought the extension because, the original cable that they give you is not that long. I did get this for Christmas, the USB-C hub, because it does have MagSafe, but the USB-C cable, or the USB-C port, is the only port I believe it has, and I definitely wanted to get HDMI, 2 of them, because I want to use them on both monitors. And it supports both monitors on the M3 chip with the lid closed. I also bought a used Magic Keyboard Generation 2, because I want to get used to this, and I want to use Command, Option, Control. Normal Windows keyboards do not have that. So let's get into the unboxing. I am very, very excited since this is my first one since 2016. All right, here I am, MacBook Air in all Apple's glory. It does have 2 USB-C ports and the MagSafe. I'm so happy they opted to go back to MagSafe because I was not a big fan of just the plug-in USB-C, but they added 2 USB-C cables and MagSafe is back. Now, if they could only just add the glowing Apple logo on the back, that would complete me, to be honest. But let's get into the unboxing. Just one other thing I want to note, I miss Apple's cellophane, or the clear packaging instead of just these 2, because it really makes you feel special, and it really makes this thing feel really nice. But I'll still keep this, or I'm just going to get used to it for now. But peeling off the arrows. Oops. So satisfying, though. So satisfying. Get up to the other one. These things are actually pretty big. Throwing those down there. Here we go. The big reveal of my MacBook Air. Such smooth opening. There it is, the MacBook Air itself. I'm going to move this to the side, though. Easy pull-out tab, as Apple has always specialized in. This thing is actually heavier than I thought it would be. This thing, just the box alone was really heavy. Putting this to the side, Apple's braided Twilight cable. I don't believe this was the original thing that they wanted to do was, match the cable to the color, but it is such a very nice touch. USB-C to MagSafe, blue Twilight braided cable, very, very nice. Their documentation, which I actually don't know if they included matching stickers in this or not. Let's see. Come on out. MacBook Air quick start guide. Might need this, maybe not. Warranty info. Is that it? I feel like a bigger... Is that it? That actually, yeah, I think that's it. Because this feels thick, like something's going to come out, but it looks like it's a part of the cardboard. Put that back in there nice and smoothly. Now, I opted for the 70-watt USB-C block because it was only like 75 cents more financially if you finance this, which I did. And the other one was 35 watts with 2 USB-C ports, which if you know somebody else that needs a charge, they can also charge from it too, but it's going to be slower. I'm the only person that is going to be using this. I did give my old 2015 MacBook Air to my sister, but it doesn't accept USB-C, so it doesn't really make any sense. So I definitely wanted the 70 watt charging box. It's going to be bigger and faster. All right, let's put that in there for now. See if it even boots up with a battery. Put the cable up here. Oh my God, it's beautiful. I originally didn't like the look of these MacBooks, but I kind of got used to it. Oh wow, look at that. The cutout for the feet. The bottom one doesn't have the cutout for the feet though. I didn't want to take that off, but it's not coming out. Oh yeah, look at that Twilight blue. This thing is supposedly like fingerprinty, but I know Apple went with the M2. They had a like more fingerprinty model, but M3 is supposed to be much better. Look at that. USB-C ports are MagSafe. We still have a headphone jack, shockingly, because most people use, you know, AirPods or wireless headphones these days. Wow. It's lifting it up. We get a fine sheet of toilet paper. This is why I love Apple. There are little things that I can't even get off the screen. Fine, fine sheet of toilet paper. Putting that to the side. And it has a battery. Would you look at that? Fingerprint. These keys are supposed to be better. I haven't actually used them, but they're supposed to be better than my 2016 MacBook, which I wasn't actually a fan of the keyboard on it, but I think I'm gonna do.
English is the main language.
Yes.
Press the return key.
Enter. What is the return key? It's probably the enter. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna set this up off screen, but I do come with like 90% of battery. This thing actually looks rather full, but I am going to close it for now because I want to do the setup by myself later because, you know, passwords, internet passwords, that kind of thing. This thing is beautiful though. I cannot get over this design. Alright guys, that's it. My unboxing of my new M3 Twilight MacBook Air. I'm really going to try and get used to Apple because I was a Windows boy growing up. And Windows to me is like an automatic transmission of a car, and Apple, Mac OS is like learning manual. I think that's a very good comparison right there, but I'm going to learn how to use this. I'm going to use this for a couple weeks, and I'll get back to you with my review. But for now, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, thank you for watching my video, and Happy New Year.